Welcome to my channel 315. Starting off my shoulder workout today. Dumbbell shoulder press. This is my main set. First exercise that I'm doing for my shoulders. Here I am training to failure in a full range of motion, trying to minimize any cheating or swaying. Conclude the set with some partials and a slow negative. Try to tax the fully muscle fully. Here I am doing the other shoulder. Warmed up with this set with 2 sets of 25% of the weight I'm doing here, 10 reps. Then I did a 50% of the weight I'm doing here for 2 sets for 10 reps. So another warm up. Then I did my main set as I'm demonstrating here right now. Doing my right shoulder second because need to concentrate on my left because I'm not as strong on my left as I'm right-handed. Here I'm doing dumbbell side laterals. Trying to be as strict as possible and emphasize the peak contraction at the top, holding it at the top in the contracted position. Trying not to swing, do lots of movement because I'm trying to target the side deltoid. See, as I hold it at the top. Best to do them as you can do them, as long as you maintain your form. You're doing these side laterals. Don't no warm up for them. So I've previously warmed up on the other set for the dumbbell press that I performed. Should have enough warmth in your shoulder after doing 5 sets for your shoulders. This is a warm up set. It's 4 of them, and the one high intensity main set. Here I'm doing the right shoulder. Having braced myself with my other hand on the chair so that I don't cheat and start twisting and throwing it up. Next exercise I'm doing is rear dumbbell lateral raises. These are for your rear deltoid muscle that you must train. Don't want imbalanced shoulders. It looks very weird when you don't have any muscle on the back of your shoulders. Here I'm doing heavy dumbbell laterals, trying to do a peak contraction at the top, tense my rear delt. It's great for your upper back as well as muscle. This exercise taxes muscle greatly. It is hard to pause, but you still should be doing as strict as possible. Bending the elbow a bit so you minimize stress onto your elbow joint. Here's my shrug set that I do. It's for my trapezius. It's my main max set where I do like a low rep 3 to 5 repetition set. The size for the traps. Done a warm up before I did it. Then I do this upright row, trying to hold the peak contraction for the traps at the top. It's for your upper traps where you run into the base of your neck with your head and your skull. As you can see, I'm pausing at the top and then contracted at the nipple height. Next exercise, taxed all the lower repetition range of the shoulder muscle. Here we're going to do some high reps. Get a lot of blood into the rear delt. Here I'm doing rear lateral raises on the rear lateral cable crossover machine. You can see I sit sideways on it. Try not to swing, throw it around the weight. It's great exercise as the arm of the machine can be easily maneuvered. So you follow the correct angle of the exercise, the arc of the exercise that you perform when you're doing the movement. You can see in this movement doing it from my right side of my arm, sit sideways on the chair, and my completed portion of the movement is the contracted position of the rear delt. Sit low down on the chair, more emphasis will be placed to the top where you need it on the rear delt. What you're trying to do is done the low rep exercise, rear delt laterals, rear lateral dumbbells for your rear delt. Now you're trying to get a pile of blood in there, make them pump, be pumped. I won't be holding the camera when I do this exercise in future. Cable side laterals. It's one of the best movements for your shoulders. Excellent for side deltoid thickness, width. It's everything you need to be doing. Side lateral and cable side lateral every workout when you're training your shoulders. This movement again, I'm trying to do continuous tension. I've already done a side lateral with a heavy weight and the dumbbell lateral. Now I'm doing a higher rep set of a side lateral with a cable. Now I do my right arm. As you can see, there's no movement of my torso, no swinging. If you want the muscle to work, you better actually train what the hell you're doing. As you can see, I'm not swinging or moving. It's just the arm coming up and down, up to the contract position, back down again. It's the only way to perform, say, cable side lateral. You got to do high reps, and that you might as well be doing it strictly. You should be doing it strictly, I should say. The form will be better when I put it on the actual block instead of holding it in future. After I've done all those shoulders, I'm pretty exhausted to do this exercise, which is a high rep military press for my shoulders. I'm doing it in matrix style. I do full range of motion for the first part of the set. Then I did 6 partial reps from halfway to halfway up for the bottom partials, and then up to the top, and then full range again, 6, 6, 6 of all the different ranges. As a matrix set is 6 range, full range, 6 partials, 6 partials, 6 full range, and then it's a great exercise, especially once you've done it all. You don't need to get injured. These exercises are going to put lots of blood in them. It's like the high rep section of your workout. Here I'm doing it again, the matrix style. Dorian Yates' favourite dumbbell shrugs. I don't know that I'm doing the slight upright row like I saw him doing on a video, suggesting on a video to do as he did them. Slight bend of your elbows, I should say. And here I am doing my matrix style, 5 reps, 5 from the bottom up to the halfway, 5 to the halfway from the middle to the top, and then 5 full. And now I'm training my rotator cuff muscles. Here I am doing a peak contraction as a low rep set for the rotator cuff, dumbbell rotation. I don't know what it is. It's external or what the term is, technical term, but I do them, and you can see they're very hard taxing. I'm only using 10 kilos or something like that. I can only do about 6. But they're excellent at the end when you have taxed all your rest of your shoulder and you do all these movements to put more blood into the muscle. Even though you might not think they're doing a lot, it's training your shoulders fantastically. Here I do the cable version where I'm doing the peak contraction for this movement at the bottom of the position. It feels like it's the opposite when you do the exercise from doing the previous exercise. Doing the peak contraction at the bottom, it's like when you do your chest in this position that I'm currently performing, but the other way is more of what would be if you were doing it for your back. So I think it does something different on each bit of the muscle. You see it just going the failure on it. Doesn't look like you're doing a lot, and you're doing 10 kilos here, but that's a great exercise. And with most of these exercises with your rotator cuff, more is better. You'll like start doing them, you'll think they're great. They're very neglected, no one does them at all. Next exercise I'm doing is to finish off, put all the blood into the area, is the Charles Glass flex wheeler cable pull downs of the rope. In this exercise I'm trying to emphasize the peak contraction at the bottom tense. It's a great exercise. It helps feel it in your lat trapezius. Tax your trapezius greatly. I recommend doing this exercise, and as soon as you do it you'll know why you're doing it. The last exercise is just to put blood into the area and help you use your biceps to help push you, like just more blood into the area, tax your muscle, upper traps and shoulders properly, and finish off to great exercises to get some blood in all your shoulders, back of your shoulders, and all your upper back. Machine shrugs, doing them in continuous tension style, not holding the peak contractions, just trying to get blood in there, make the muscles move, the back of my body, and finish off, just put some blood all in the area. What a great exercise. We'll see you next time for my arms.